I am inspired that the Chartered Institute for Securities and Investments' mission is to set standards of professional excellence and integrity for securities, investment, wealth and financial planning professionals, providing qualifications and promoting the highest level of competence to our members, individuals and firms.
On the 10th of February 1992, in a building just behind me, now replaced by a skyscraper, was the London Stock Exchange. And from there, the Securities Institute was formed. It was designed to provide knowledge, skills, and above all, integrity.
The CISI's mission is important for financial services because financial services are built on trust. And customers want to know that the firms and the individuals within the firms have the knowledge and expertise to do their job, but also that they act with the highest standards of professionalism and integrity. And it's that combination that is at the heart of the CISI's mission.
Individuals who are members of the CISI have demonstrated that they uphold the highest standards of integrity and maintain the highest levels of knowledge. They will be up to date because they've maintained 35 hours of learning every year as a minimum.
For me, it was, like an eye-opener of, there's actually other people who are also the same age group as me, and that was refreshing.
Being a member of the CISI gives you a real advantage, also on a global stage, because it's understood around the world, this professional qualification.
So it's very important to us as a wealth manager that we have a professional body that is developing people for the future.
Good evening all. I'm Yamira from Academy of Finance. It's my pleasure to you all to welcome to the International Certificate in Wealth and Investment Management offered from Chartered Institute for Securities and Investment. Chartered Institute of Securities and Investment is the largest and most widely respected professional body for the securities and investment profession in the UK and financial centers globally. This is formed in 1992 by London Stock Exchange for practitioners. CISI has a global community of 45,000 members in over 100 countries. So CISI is completed 10 years of presence in Sri Lanka. So this is our agenda for this session. Introduction of Academy of Finance and CISI, Wealth and Investment Management Certification, learning content of the program, assessment mechanism, financial commitment, code of conduct. You will get to know module facilitator, you will get to know Academy of Finance staff, and you will get to know colleagues in your class and way forward. So let me introduce Mr. Kapila Dodamgoda. He is the founder of Academy of Finance and he is the regional director of Institute of Certified Management Accountants, Australia. Let me hand over the session to him.
Thank you, Amira. Hope you can hear us clearly. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, Kapila.
Okay, thank you. Once again, welcome to the CISI and the Academy of Finance. Let me start the rest of the sessions and the proceedings. Academy of Finance is an educational institute which is focused on finance-related education, founded 12 years ago with the vision of empowering the next generation professional with financial wisdom. Our mission is training and enriching non-finance professionals to become finance savvy and providing development opportunities and higher qualifications for finance professionals. In fact, Academy of Finance just started the relationship with CISI. The same year, CISI started its operations in Sri Lanka. So by now, we are completing 10 years of strong partnership with the Chartered Institute of Securities and Investment. This is Simon Hussain, the Chief Executive Officer of CISI, visiting the Academy of Finance a couple of days ago to look at the future plans with the Academy of Finance. And let me take a couple of minutes in explaining you about the International Certificate in Wealth and Investment Management. ICWIM, which is the short form, is a bespoke qualification aimed at wealth and investment practitioners and others dealing with high net worth clients. It is also for serious investors wanting to make informed, sensible investments in the right mix of assets, and also for the high net worth individual. And of course, those who complete the qualification will be eligible to use ACISI designation upon the completion of the examination and application for membership. If I take a minute longer to explain you further, the prospective participants we have had for this program in the past have been professional bankers who are specifically into relationship banking. And then we also have financial services sector professionals from finance companies and various other finance-related institutions, including the professionals from insurance industry. And not only that, we also have participants whose profession is investment advisors and wealth planners. And not only that, we also have participants from stockbrokering community. So this is one segment of participants for the program, those who are professionally in some form or the other promoting and marketing certain investment related products to the individuals. And on the other hand, we do have individual investors, entrepreneurs, and high net worth individuals who are participating in the program. Actually, when you look at this participant profiles, like I told you, there are two clear segments. One segment is the professionals who are marketing and promoting investment related products to investor community. And on the other hand, we do have individual investors maybe a small investor who want to be a real professional investor, or it may be a high net worth individual who are already investing but who want to get a holistic idea of right investment strategy. And also the entrepreneurs who wants to make best use of their funds and create their financial future. Having said that, if I take a couple of minutes to explain you what you are going to learn in this program. First of all, you're going to learn and get a basic idea of the financial services industry. And in that, you'll be learning about different financial institutions, players in the financial service industry who are in the sector, and also the forex markets and different types of financial markets. Then you will also be learning about different types of asset classes, right? This could include the different types of assets that you can invest, which is cash, money market instruments, bonds and fixed income assets, shares, warrants and rights related to the equity markets, the derivatives, and also the different retirement products and commodities. And the next stage, you will also learn about collective investments. This is investing, making collective investments in investment funds, unit trusts, hedge funds, and private equity funds, and also Sharia compliant investment funds. And not only that, once you go through that, as a professional who's marketing investment products to the individuals and institutions, as well as the individuals who are making use of or investing in these products, they should have a clear idea of fiduciary duties in advising clients based on the specific client needs and the client's investment objectives, and also formulating a strategy and with the proper knowledge of tax implications of the investment. So this gives an idea for the professional, what are their duties. On the other hand, for the investor, it gives you an idea that there are rights that you will have when you work with a professional. So both parties will be benefiting from this section. And not only that, for you to have a good understanding of the investment related profession, you also should have some idea, a background of economics, right? So then we'll be looking at that area briefly, the basic economic theory for those who have not had the opportunity to learn that seriously. And then a little bit of financial mathematics, how these numbers work, because this compounding, discounting is most familiar to some of you all, but some others it may not be the case. So therefore, a little bit of financial mathematics, and also an idea of technical analysis and valuation, which will be helpful for you to understand the financial market dynamics and investment products. And then creating an investment portfolio with the proper investment strategies, and then the role of different asset classes that you bring into a portfolio and funds in a portfolio, and also how to look at and evaluate risk and return in a portfolio in terms of portfolio performance measurement. When you create a pool of investment, different types of assets, and each asset category, different instruments when you have, how you look at this portfolio holistically. Not only that, each and every individual's financial plan will depend on their own personal status. So therefore, planning for future, planning for retirement, protection planning, estate planning, trust and foundation, they will matter to different individuals depending on which stage of their life cycle they are in. So therefore, as an individual, if you are participating in this program, you should know, depending on where you are, depending on which stage of your life cycle you are, how to plan your financial future. On the other hand, for a person who is promoting and marketing investment related products, should not be treating each and every individual with the same spoon. They should know what needs will be there when you go and sit in front of a client, what is their state of their life, and then depending on that, how his or her thinking and what products and how you should promote this product. So therefore, this is a very, very important area of learning. And then also about the industry regulation, financial services regulation, financial crime and money laundering, corporate governance, and ethical standards, right? This is from the point of view of what is going to matter to an investment professional as well as an individual. It caters to both categories again. So basically this, my couple of minutes that I have taken with you would have given you a basic idea of what you're going to learn through your program. Of course, during the latter part of this induction, I will invite to your module facilitator in a little while, and he will take you through in much greater detail how this session is going to evolve within the next 50 hours of teaching and learning. Having said that, for some of you, the idea may be when you came for this induction, when you thought of joining for this program, your initial idea would have been to have some learning which is going to be helpful as professionals in your professional career. On the other hand, as individuals, to be a better, more informed, rational and investor. So whatever the way that you're joining the program, following a program is one thing, and don't forget the fact that there is also an examination and assessment that is going to come through, which will help you to get qualified and also get a designation that you can do. But what is most important is not that. If you just attend the classes just for the knowledge purpose, you may be very enthusiastic at the beginning when you join the program. But after a while, probably when you have a little bit of work pressures and things like that, you may think, okay, right, I will do it later. I will do the exam later, and you may keep postponing. But on the other hand, if you decide now itself that you're going to do the exam, so then that will give you the right focus, and you will be more committed and you will be more involved in the program. Right? So therefore, I would advise you to take it a serious manner, that you join the program with the objective of finally doing the exam and also getting qualified at the end of the day. After all, you're going to spend your time, you're going to spend your money. So don't do it for the sake of doing it. And in this exam, you will be having a computer-based examination, which is a 2-hour paper, and you'll be getting 100 multiple choice questions, and pass mark is 70%. So this is the basic background for those who are going to do the examination. And then how much does it cost? The local tuition fee is 37,500 was the early bird offer, and 4,000 depending on which points you have joined. And then there's a CISI registration fee and also the CISI examination fee. So out of this fee, when you join the program with the Academy of Finance, you'll be joining the local tuition fee. But when you want to do the exam, subsequently when you register with the institute, you'll be paying the registration fee. And at the time of examination, you'll be paying the examination fee. So basically, these are the costs involved in the program. And the completion time will be approximately 5 months. And when you join the program with the Academy of Finance, this is what you're going to get. You'll be getting a printed hard copy of the official textbook of the CISI Wealth and Investment Management Program. And you will get access to virtual classes for minimum 50 hours. And also during the entire session, as well as for about 3 months after you complete the session until you do the exam, you'll be having access to all the recorded sessions, and depending on your whatever the free times and your work schedules, you're absolutely free to log on to our e-learning site and then go through all the material recordings at your convenience. And after a while, we'll start sharing with you certain quizzes, questions, and which will help you to get an idea of the type of question that you're going to get at the examination and make yourself confident about the examination. And not only that, once it gets closer to the examination, we will start opening up mini quizzes, a couple of mini quizzes for each, like say, for example, about sometimes maybe 5, 10, 15 MCQs every week from each topic. And then once towards the end of the session, each topic, we have a question bank. So there will be a revision portal which will be given access to. And each topic will have something between 80 to 130, 140 questions, depending on the topic. So according to a very structured schedule, you'll be getting access to our revision portal. And not only that, at the end of the session, you will have, once you go through the revision portal, you will be offered 3 mock examinations at the end of the session. So therefore, this is done because we want not only you to follow the classes, but also we want you to sit the examination, pass the examination, and also let you have the whatever the designated letters that you can use. So therefore, please ensure that you join the program seriously and you do these quizzes, mini quizzes, and make use of the revision portal as well as mock examination. That will make you very confident. And not only that, it will be helpful for you to understand the finer points of this curriculum. And the class timings will be on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. And most importantly, let me take a minute to introduce our module facilitator, Mr. Usama Jeffrey. He has over 12 years of combined corporate experience in the financial advisory, management, and capital market advisory services. His experience in financial advisory services with one of the big 4 audit firms specializing in corporate finance, transaction services, and M&A advisory. Currently, he is engaged as a manager for a leading stockbrokering firm where he is involved with research with respect to listed entities in Sri Lanka and handles an additional role as a senior advisor for the investment banking outsourcing activities carried out for clients in Asia and the Middle East. He's been a lecturer for over a decade, specializing in the areas of risk management, financial management, and business strategy for the subject in the CFA, Chartered Financial Analyst Program, University of West of Scotland degrees, Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, CIMA, and Association of Certified Accountants, ACCA, UK programs. So he's also a visiting lecturer at the University of Colombo for modules of financial modeling and contemporary accounting. Lecturing experience includes experience spanning across Sri Lanka, India, and Bangladesh. So as you go through the session, you will realize he's probably, if not the best, one of the best resource persons who can take you through this program based on his experience in the industry and also knowledge based on his qualifications. He's a CFA, a member of CIMA, and all of that. And then also lecturing experience for so many different professional bodies in areas relating to finance, accounting, and investment management related aspects. And of course, when you join the program, you may have been contacted by one of our staff members, probably Pavitra, Yamira, or Himasha, who may have been the contact person with you. And also, Nipunika has a dual role, so she also you may have been contacted by him. So until you join the program and you complete the registration process, you'll be contacted by either Pavitra, Yamira, Himasha, or Nipunika. But once you do that, once the classes begins, your contact person, the point person, would be Nipunika and Himali. Actually, almost for most of the things relating to your e-learning portal, everything, you'll be getting in touch with Himali, and it is a bit too early for me to demonstrate to you our e-learning portal and various other options and the facilities that we have. But once all of you complete the registration process, we will give you access to the e-learning portal. And probably in one of these days, I'll take about 10 minutes in explaining you how things are going to progress. And apart from that, we will share with you the contact details of Himali so that if there's anything, you can get in touch with her and get matters clarified. Right. Now, having said that, so I told you about the program and how it is going to be delivered, right? And also, I must share with you our expectations from the participants. One is join the session on time and be present throughout. Right? It's very important that for the lecturer that you join the session on time and you will be there in the session throughout the session. And also, we would like to make a very serious request. Don't just show blank screens to the lecturers. Your presence is very important. At the same time, lecturer should feel your presence. So therefore, it is very, very important that because unlike in a physical lecture where the lecturer can see your faces, see your expression, and keep eye contact, here, only way that the lecturer sees some interaction is when the lecturer sees you on the video. So therefore, please ensure, where possible, show your video. And while during the lecture, like there can be all sorts of unintended background noises, voices, whatever that is happening behind you may be captured and may be heard to the class. Therefore, always keep your microphone muted. But whenever you want to ask a question, the most preferred method is unmute yourself and show your video and ask the question. That is the best thing that you can do. That will keep the class lively. But apart from that, if there are any instances, if you are not in a position to show your video and ask it personally, you can also use the Zoom chat. But of course, if you do it on the Zoom chat, the lecturer may not see it immediately after you post the question. So it can take a little while. But I would advise as an administrator, as well as a lecturer, always show your face and ask the question. That will be really beneficial, and you will get the best out of the lecturer if you keep interacting with the lecturer. So the most important thing is keeping the interaction with the lecturers. And also, we would expect you to, if you keep minimum of 75% attendance and participate in all 3 mock examinations and obtain 50% marks for the mock examination, you'll also be getting a certificate from the Academy of Fine. Right? So this is not to undermine the value and the importance of the CISI certificate, but for you to get the confidence, gain the confidence that you can do it, we have made this option available. It is not an exit route, but say you maintain the required attendance and participate in the exams with these marks, you will be getting a certificate at the end of the session, which can be useful. So this is my request again, repeated request. If you keep blank screens, like this is what the lecturer is going to see, right? This is what the lecturer is going to see. So therefore, don't let the lecturers to have what you call a checkered box in front of the lecturer. So please ensure that you share your face and your expressions and all of that, so that it will be a nice, lively, interactive session for all of you. And the lecturer will not get bored, and you too will not be bored. Okay, so we spent a little time in telling all about us. At the same time, it may be useful for us to get to know who is there in your class, right? May not be, all of you may not be joining the class, but it will be great to get to know, because there's one benefit of following this program is, of course, the knowledge that you'll gain through the program. But at the same time, it will also be useful for you to get to know. I have seen some very senior professionals are there in this forum from various good groups of companies, large corporates, and definitely there will be a good network base for all of you. And depending on your discretion, we will also share the contact details. Also, if you are okay to share them with the colleagues in the e-learning portal, that is subsequent. But I would like to hear from you your name, your place of work, and your designation. In case anyone of you do not wish to share your details, you say I'll skip, right? That is perfectly okay. But we would prefer if you tell us about yourself, and this should not be taking long, just your name, your place of work, and your designation. We quickly move around so that we can finish it with all the participants. And if you do not wish to be identified yourself, just say I'll skip myself. So then we will not be, but please do that. What I'm going to do is I'll be calling you by the name, and if you don't want to share your details, just tell me, I'll skip. Right, okay, before I start, Aravindan, I can see you have raised your hand. Is there any specific thing that you would like to comment? Aravindan? Right, and also, right, okay, good. Right, before I do that, of course, we'll be having a Q&A session. But is there anything that you want to make a quick comment before I go to the introduction of the participants? I'll give you a minute. Kamil, you also have raised your hand. Is there anything that you would like to comment on?
Yes, yes. Is there any Q&A sessions, or shall I ask?
Yes.
Yeah.
Once you go through the whole thing, there will be a Q&A session, actually. There will be.
Okay. Then I will introduce myself. Hi, guys. I am Kamil. I am working at HSBC as a manager operations. Okay, excellent. If you don't mind, when you introduce, you can show your face as well. If you are in a position, please, you can show your face. That will be great. Hi, Kamil. Right. Thank you. Okay, excellent. Arvindan, would you like to introduce yourself? Arvindan? Right. Okay. Let's move on.
Hi, Arvindan here. Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
Yeah, hi. I'm Aravindan. Actually, I'm a Sri Lankan, but I'm currently based in UK, in England, and I'm a real estate realtor in UK. And for the time being, I'm in Sri Lanka. So just want to follow up with the course. Yes.
Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Thank
And yeah, Muhammad Farooq, would you like to?
Sure. I'm Tasneem. I have been working in Cargill Ceylon PLC as an assistant manager, internal audit and the risk management.
Okay, excellent.
I think
Thank
you can
you.
hear, right?
Yeah, can hear you very well. Tanhim, right? Tasneem.
Oh, Tasneem.
Tasneem, yes,
Okay,
excellent.
great.
Thank you. And we have Minoka Mendis. Please pardon with me if I don't pronounce your name properly. Yes, Minoka, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Minoka. Hi, I'm from Sampath Bank, working as a relationship manager.
Okay, thank you, Minoka. And we have Nirmalan. Yes, Nirmalan.
Yes, I'm Nirmalan. I'm actually the director of a small research organization which is looking at development practice and disaster management. And I work as a consultant to the private corporate sector as well.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Nirmalan. Okay, then we have Romesh Disila. Romesh, would you like to introduce yourself to the others?
Thank you, Kapila. I'm Romesh De Silva. At the moment, I'm working for a company called Starch Fruits and Beverages. We produce frozen fruits and canned beverages, and I'm the head of corporate affairs and compliance, as well as a founder director. Thank you,
Okay.
Kapila.
Thank you, Ramesh. Excellent. Kapila Maduravala. Would you like to introduce yourself, Kapila?
Hi, I'm Kapila Maduravala. I'm working as an engineer for Capital Maharaja. I'm the head of engineering there.
Thank you, Kapila. Then we have Sivantan Ketiswaran. Sivantan, would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm Sivantan Ketiswaran. I'm working as a project manager in the seed detailing company.
Okay, thank you. Sorry?
They're working for a Canadian company called Stan Chakra Engineering.
Right. Okay. Right. Thank you. And then we have Hirosh Rupasinghe. Hirosh, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, good evening, everybody. My name is Hirosh Rupasinghe. I'm the managing director of Shelley Enterprises and Shelley Travels and Transport Private Limited. Shelley Enterprises is a company that we deal with. We rent out heavy machinery to the construction sector, and Shelley Travels and Transport is a leasing company that we have leased out a land to Haley's for as a container yard. So I'm here just to learn a bit about the finance sector and the wealth management sector. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. Praneeth Ishara. Praneeth, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi all, nice to see you all. I am Praneeth Ishara from Softlogic Life. I work as a regional manager. That's about me. Thank you, Mr. Rahman.
Okay, thank you, Praneeth. Yes, we have Tishani. Tishani, would you like to introduce yourself to the others?
Hello everyone, and thanks Kapila. I'm Tishani Padmaperuma. I'm from the travel and tourism industry. My company is called Vista Vacations and I'm the managing director of the company. So would like to join this program soon.
Okay, thank you, Tishani. Excellent. Shamilka Panagoda. Shamilka, would you like to introduce yourself? Shamilka, your volume is not heard. Your volume is not heard.
It's on mute.
Shamilka. Probably you can remove the. Yeah. No, probably remove your headphone and see whether you can see it. Sometimes the sound may be the case, if you like to. Sorry, we can't hear you. Probably we'll give it a try once we come to the end. definitely would like to hear from you. Thanks anyway, we'll hear from you to then. That's okay. Gihan?
Hi, I'm Gihan Venturi. Sorry. I'm Gihan Venturi, Marine Chief Engineer by the profession, and I'm working for a company in Singapore.
Okay, you're based in Sri Lanka or Singapore?
Yeah, now I'm on my vacation. I'm in Sri Lanka now.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. And then we also have Kartika Tureraja. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, sir, I'm Kartika. You are familiar with me. I already studied with you at the Academy of Finance in Kolpati, CMA. You remember my name?
Yes, yes, I know.
Yeah, MBA also I completed, law also completed. Now I got opportunity with the business opportunity with Saudi Arabia. So I'm planning to do next year. This is my long-term wish. It's come true now. So I am so happy and excited, and do this wealth investment is help to me improve my income or anything in their business. So I'm very excited with your course.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Kartika. Nice to have you back with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Vasanta Rajpaksha. Vasanta, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, Kapila. I'm Vasanta. I'm a practicing chartered accountant. I'm running my own accountancy and audit firm. I'm in the industry the last 20 years. I'm doing a little bit of investing and, managing of client money like that.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Right. Then we have Shamal Panagoda. Shamal, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi Kapila. And so I'm an entrepreneur by profession. I have 3 companies running in 3 separate verticals. And I'm here pretty much to learn about investment because I think that's definitely important for an entrepreneur to understand that part of it. So thank you.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Excellent. Thank you, Shamal. Shamilka, can we hear from you now? Is it operational now?
Hi.
Yes, we can hear you now. Yes.
Yes. So I'm Shamilka Panagoda. I'm the head of private banking at Cargill's Bank and the manager of the Maitland Crescent branch. I'm very happy to join this course. This is an absolute importance to advise our clients, as well as it's important for even our own financial planning. So thank you.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. And then we have Jayaruban Sivasamy. Jayaruban, are you there? Jayaruban? Okay. Iranga Amilana, would you like to introduce yourself, Iranga?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
Sorry, my video doesn't work on this laptop, so please excuse me for that. I'm Iranga Amilana, working for DFCC Bank as the Assistant Vice President, Branch Banking and SME.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Iranga. And we have Johan Vijay Singh. Johan, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi guys, I'm Johan Vijay Singh, attorney at law. I have a few businesses, so I want to diversify my portfolio. So I hope the course will help me to choose what kind of investments that I should focus on. Thanks.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Johan. Lakal Pereira. Lakal, nice to have you back with us. You can introduce yourself.
Yes, it's very nice to be back on with Academy Finance. Actually, I'm working as a relationship manager for NDB Bank, and I am very much interested in this management subject since I am also advising customers on these matters. So I'm very much looking forward to follow this course and keep it a success. Thank you, sir.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Lakal. Vasanta Rajapaksha, did I miss you? Vasanta, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I introduce myself.
Yeah, okay, great. Bhagya Igodage. Bhagya? Hi, Bhagya. Bhagya, are you there? Right. Okay. Raj Vivekananda. Raj, are you there? Hi, Raj, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir.
Yeah, please, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Raj. I'm a director for a company called Fortune Asset. We do investments in stock market and properties and unit trust. And I just want to get a qualification for wealth management. And thank you very much.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. And then we have Balasingham Presto. Balasingham Presto, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is, can you hear me, right?
Yes, very well.
Okay, my name is Christopher Balasingham. I'm working as a KYC analyst in HSBC. I'm currently studying ACC also. So I'm just looking extra learning for finance. I'm almost keen on to do this course.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Ahmed Muzaffar, would you like to introduce yourself, Ahmed?
Hi, I'm Ahmed. I work for AI Insurance. I'm currently a business relationship manager there.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Asela Pubudu. Hi, Asela.
Hi, I'm Asela. I work as a consultant at Union Assurance.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Asela. Sam Michael. Sam, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Sam. I work at People's Bank. I'm a just new intern. I would like to learn more about this subject. That's what I joined. Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. And then we also have Thaparan Thabojanan. Thaparan, would you like to introduce yourself? Thaparan? Okay. Madhushankar De Silva. Madhushankar, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Madhushankar. I work at Sampath Bank, attached to the corporate finance department as a relationship manager.
Okay, excellent. Excellent, Madhushankar. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and we also have again Saman Darusingha with us. Yes, Saman, would you like to introduce yourself? Saman? Okay, Bodhijit Samaravira. Bodhijit, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good evening, it's Bodhijit Samaravira. I'm working at AIA Insurance Lanka Limited as a senior executive wealth planner.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Bodhijit. And Surangika Osmullage.
Hi, good evening. I'm Surangika. I work at Nations Trust Bank as a manager branch operations. Thank you.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you, Surangika. And Saravanan Ramalingam. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I'm Saravanan. I'm working as a relationship officer in a private bank.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Saravanan. Erangi Sugatapala. Erangi, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi,
Erangi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
I'm Erangi Sugatapala. I'm working for Sampath Bank as a junior executive.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Erangi. Tilina Dias. Tilina, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi.
You got muted, Tilina, I think.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I work as a consultant for PW Architects at the moment, and I'm just participating to refresh my knowledge on investments.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thanks. Mark Fernando. Mark, would you like to introduce yourself? Mark, would you like to introduce yourself? Right. We have Chandima Herath.
Hi, I'm Chandima Herath. I'm the Chief Manager of the Investment Banking Division of Bank of Ceylon. I also want to brush up my knowledge. That's why I joined the course.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. And we have also, again, Janak Fernando with us. Yes, Janak, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Kapila, thank you very much. And I'm Janak Fernando, working as a Senior General Manager for Dialog. Of course, I'm not from finance side, but engineering side.
Okay. Thank you, Janak. Nice to have you again with us. Chetana Francis. Chetana, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, good evening. I'm Chetana Francis, currently working for Prime Finance PLC as a branch operations in charge.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Chetana. And then we have Dinuka Mandula. That's all I can see in your name. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hi. My name is Dinuka. I'm working for LOLC Holdings as a regional business head. So now I am in Malawi. So we are operating here now, Malawi.
Excellent. So yeah, right now you're based in Malawi, right?
Based in Malawi.
Okay, excellent. Right. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Then we also have Samira Gunatunga. Hi, Samira. Samira, can we hear from you?
Yes, okay. I'm Samir Unutunga, work for HMB as a branch manager.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Samira. And then we have Mario Dias. Mario, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, sir. I'm Mario. I'm Mario Dias. I'm working at Debug Computer Peripherals as an executive internal audit. Thing is, I'm doing Forex and binary. And also, I'm doing unit trust and guild hedge fund. I need to improve my knowledge. So that is why I selected this course to enhance my knowledge. That's the main reason to.
Okay, thank you, Mario. And Pasan Kanagara. Pasan, would you like to introduce yourself? Hi, Pasan.
Hi, this is Pasan. I work for Sampath Bank, currently work as a branch manager. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, we could hear you very well. Yes, Pasan. Right, thank you. You're trying to say something more?
No, that's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Pasan. Thanks. Excellent. Sivakumar Silva. Sivakumar, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I am
Siva,
Sivakumar.
sorry.
Yeah, I am Sivakumar. I am working in private company as an accountant.
Okay, great. Thank you. Okay. And then we have Sajani Abesekara. Would you like to introduce yourself, Sajani?
Yeah, I'm Sajani Abesekara from Sampath Bank, working as a chief manager corporate finance.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Sajani. Sandhya Jayatunga. Sandhya, would you like to introduce yourself? Hi, Sandhya. Sandhya, would you like to introduce yourself? Right, Gavin Timothy. Gavin, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Gavin. I work for HNB Hatmansur Bank as operations manager, and I'm just participating on my own interest. So I do trade, and so I want to have a qualification.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. And then we have Tilini Dimanta. Tilini, would you like to introduce yourself, Tilini? Hi, Tilini. Right. Taridu Bandar. Taridu, would you like to introduce yourself? Hi, Taridu.
Hi, Kapila. I'm Taridu Bandara, former planter. So now I'm doing my own business. I want to gather some knowledge about this. That's why I joined. Thanks.
Okay, excellent. Thank you. I think we've gone through the list of names. If there's anyone whom I missed, please introduce yourself. I'll give you a minute. Is there anyone whom I missed in my introduction? Okay.
Yeah, hi.
Yes, please.
Yeah, hi. Good evening. I'm Bhagya Godage, and I'm working for Big Dutchman Germany, and I take care of their sales as a sales manager for Sri Lanka. Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Bhagya. Anyone else whom we have missed? Okay, excellent. Thank you. Now, I think it's very nice to hear from all of you, and you can see we have mostly, like I told you, lots of participants from banking and the banking sector, and also a few from insurance related industries, and good. And also you can see there are lots of individuals who are joining in their personal capacities. So therefore it will be a good blend of participants in the course. At the same time as investment managers or the bankers or the finance professionals, you can see how these individuals in your class think. And as individuals, you get directly to interact with the professionals who are in the industry. So that will be a good mutual learning and understanding, problem opportunity that you may not get elsewhere in a forum like this. So make best use of that opportunity by interacting properly in the class so that all of you will benefit. So I'm not going to take a lot of time from you. Let me quickly go back to our continuation of this session. So this is all what we spoke about. Right? Hope you can see my screen now. I've shared my screen with you. Okay, so we all got to know about you. And then, of course, these are the CISI supporters globally. And you can see as well as locally, these mostly the local parties. And you can see most of these financial institutions and investment-related companies are there. And we can now have a quick question and answer session before we move on to the rest of the remaining part of the discussion. It's over to you. If you have any specific clarification, you can make it now. I think one of you had an interest to get some clarification. At the end of the session also you'll get an opportunity, but if there are anything that you want to get clarified now, at this point of time, you can get those clarifications from us.
Hi, Kabila, it's Christo. I have one question.
Yes, Christo.
After we'll finish this course, we have any another level, or this is the end? Or what's the process?
It's like this, and depending on how serious you are about this program, now you can combine this with a couple of other modules, and actually you can elevate up to a master's level qualification. So of course here at the moment we've just started, actually less than a year that we have started this program. So right now we are only offering the classes for this module in this vertical, but then once more participants complete this program and ready to do this, then we too will be offering this program. But right now, yes, answering your question directly, yes, there is a progression path which will be available once you complete this qualification, but we are not offering the class at the moment. But you can get in touch with your contact person as Academy of Finance. They will share with you what are the specific modules that you have and how you can elevate your qualifications to the highest level in this vertical.
Thank you, Kabir.
Okay, thanks, Christoph. Anything else? Any other questions?
So I'm Kartika. I want to know this course. It is virtually or classroom?
No, classrooms actually. Now, right now, because of the COVID situation, we used to have sessions, physical classes, but right now this program and as well as the other programs, we'll be having virtual. That will be the mode of the delivery.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Thanks. Any other clarifications? Any clarifications?
Hi, sir. In CISI, there are, I heard 3 courses like risk in financial services and wealth management and global management or something.
Financial compliance, that's right.
Yes, thing is, what is best for like forex traders and binary traders? What, as you think, what is the best course to relating?
Okay, good. Right. No, it's like this. Actually, CISI has many courses, right? Not only limited to that. The 3 courses that you have mentioned are the programs offered by Academy of Finance. We do offer Risk in Financial Services program and Global Financial Compliance program and the Wealth and Investment Related Management programs. But from your point of view, like we will not be specifically dealing with the specific areas you may be mentioned, but we'll be discussing, but not in great depth. But for you, the qualification will be actually the Wealth and Investment Management program, because the Risk in Financial Services is more towards the professionals in risk management and senior management, compliance program will be more towards those who are into compliance related area. So this, for someone like you, very clearly the program will be the wealth and investment management program.
Wealth and investment, right, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
That's this program. Anything else? Okay, 2 participants raised hands. Yes, you can actually ask the question. I see 2 participants have raised. You can ask the question actually.
So the question that I have to ask actually is, now somewhere in the email I saw mention of something like an ID or a password that will actually enable access to some recorded materials.
Yes.
When will we be receiving that? And the other thing is, you know, if we could have, or if I could have anyway, something like a timetable by which I would know what lecture is going to be conducted on what day, I think that will be helpful.
Yeah, definitely. All what you said is there. 1 week after this session, by the time you come to the next class, you will be getting the username and the password for the e-learning portal. That is there. And the e-learning portal itself, you will be having the days on which we are going to have the lectures and what we are going to be covering on these days. All of that will be available in the session plan in the e-learning portal. It is a bit too early for me to show you that. And also there are some of the participants who may not join out of this crowd. So therefore it may be too early to share that anyway. So, but within the next, at the end of the, definitely by the end of this week, you'll be getting your username, password and access to the e-learning portal, number 1. Number 2, that will have the entire session plan. Not only that, that will have the complete details of the revision and the mock examination schedule. Everything will be shared with you when you have access to the schedule. You will be having all of that at the end of the week.
That's fine. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Any other clarifications?
Sir, this is level 3, right?
Exactly. This is level 3 qualification.
How it's equivalent to degree level or postgraduate?
No. It is certification level. It is certification level. Very clearly, it is a certification level program. But you will see, because these programs are very professional scope related programs. So even though it is a level 3 qualification, like for someone who's learning it for the first time, it is not a easy, straightforward questions, but you need to have a good understanding of what you're going to learn. And then even though, like say, because now of course you have, especially in Sri Lanka, you have so many different 3 months courses. Also they say diploma, this and that, but this is a certification program only, but it is a very comprehensive program. Which is meant for the professional. And just for your information, like say, we do have currently 1 batch running for the HSBC for their relationship managers, specifically exclusive batch for them, and we'll be having another batch they are going to start soon. So therefore, it is a level 3 qualification, a certification program, not a postgraduate program, but it's a very comprehensive, in-depth program, and you will see as we move forward. Did I make myself clear?
And sir, you said this is a level 3 program, right?
Exactly, yes.
And I'm basically from mechanical engineering.
Yes.
I'm not a financial person.
Yes.
Am I qualified for this course?
Yes, definitely yes. Because you do not have to have a serious finance related knowledge. Definitely, especially someone who has an engineering background, who is comfortable with numbers, will be an advantage to learn the numerics of the program. Definitely that will be the case. Actually, specifically, I verified with some of those who have joined purely with the intention of learning, not into finance and investment industry. They found it very comfortable to go through the program. I'm saying this with responsibility. You will not have an issue for sure.
Okay, thank you, sir. And sir, what is the level 1 and level 2? Just for information, just for knowledge.
Actually, there are up to level 7, there are different qualifications, but even CISI also, it is a bit of a complicated qualification. There are so many level 1, level 2, like that progressing qualification, but the starting point will be level 1. But to tell you very briefly, level 1, level 2, level 3 is how you progress through the qualifications. In CISI, certain areas, say for example, introduction to individual investment is something for a school level. That is a level 1 program, right? So like that, it is built up on module after the other. So it's like that. Level 1 is the lower starting level of the qualification hierarchy.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks. Any other clarification?
Yeah, hi. I just want to check with you now. I'm interested as an investor and, to learn about practical scenarios. So
Yes.
not as a guy who wants to get academic qualifications or, add something to my name.
Yes.
So when it comes to wealth and investment management, as a entrepreneur or an individual who wants to do investment, is there any particular bigger portion of knowledge being shared in this program on the avenue of wealth management and investment in practical manner?
Yes, definitely. Yes. Now, primarily, this is a course meant for those who are going to get a qualification. So therefore, like I articulated to you at the beginning, all those areas will be touched in the course in the required proportion of the time, because those who want to do the qualification, get the qualification, they will have to know that. But at the same time, when you do that, as an investor, what you should know generally will be covered in this program. So therefore, even certain things you may think, this is only what I need to know. But as you move forward, you realize that it is not only that, having a broader perspective is going to be very useful. So therefore, whatever that is going to be useful, you will be learning. Probably certain areas like fiduciary duties and things like that. There are certain small areas which may be a bit more for a professional, but still it is a right that you should know what your advisor should tell you. So therefore, all those things will be learning. But at the same time, when you have clarifications about the real life scenarios, real life things, and you will get the opportunity to get those things clarified. Of course, within the lecturing sessions, it will be limited to whatever the scope that is available. But obviously, we have seen this. Mr. Usama will also answer you when he takes over the session. So there are a lot of practical questions that the participants ask, and then they will be clarified, and you will have very interactive learning session, and you will get your doubts clarified in most of the areas.
Understood. Thank you.
Thanks.
So all the questions are MCQs, right?
Exactly. All the questions are MCQs. That's true. All the questions are MCQs. But when you say MCQ exam, sometimes we may feel that the MCQ is just choosing the answer. But the challenge with the typical challenge in the MCQ exam is, if it's an essay type exam, like basically you will be reading something, and whatever that you understand, you can produce in an examination. But MCQ exam, like the question may come in an area, a very specific area. You may have a broad idea about the topic, but unless you know the specific point, you may not be able to answer. So therefore, they are not difficult questions, but you need to have an idea about the complete contents of the qualification. But the assessment is completely MCQ. Up to the highest level, all the other CSI examinations are MCQ examinations actually. And you will be getting your results immediately after you finish the program. You will be getting the results. Okay. Any other clarifications?
So I am Kartika. Any fee structure for this and details of this in brochure available in Academy of Finance website or something?
Yes, that is available. And also I just showed it to earlier as well. What we will do is, once we finish this session, this entire induction session and this presentation will be there on our Academy of Finance page in 2 days. So you'll get access to all of that. You can hear this conversation. And on that presentation, you will see the details of the fee structure as well. And if you need to get anything further clarified, you can get in touch with your contact person, and she will be sharing with you all the details.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Sir, I have a doubt. After finishing the 5 months, can the exam do convenient time or a specific date?
No, there is no specific date, but actually it is too early for me to share that. It is up to you, right, to do it. But now, having been in the education industry for a long period of time, what we see, if there is an exam where the exam is scheduled and you know the day that the exam is scheduled, there is a very high chance that most of the participants will do the exam on that date, and also most of them will get through. But on the other hand, this is open-ended. So sometimes what can happen is participants will think that, okay, I can do the exam anytime, and they may keep postponing the exam. And sometimes there are participants who end up in not doing the exam at the end, right? So therefore, what we do is we have very structured revision plan, which we are going to share with you next week. And what we are going to do is we'll share with you the revision plan, and we'll share with you the exam, whatever the topic-wise quizzes, mock exams and all that. We will advise you a specific time window to do the exam. So my serious advice is plan now itself, once you have the schedule in your hand, plan to do the exam within that time window. That is very, very important, so that you will end up in doing the exam. So that is the best thing that you can do. But there is no specific date for the exam. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
After completing this certificate, this course goes up to level 7 Chartered Wealth Management, right?
Yes, that's right.
So does the institute provide classes for the other levels too?
No, we don't provide the classes at the moment for the other levels. We only provide classes for this program because we just started this program. Actually, it's less than 1 year after we started the program, even though this is the 4th batch we are going to start. But at the moment, we are only offering this level. But say probably within the next 1 year, if we have at least a couple of participants who are willing to join the higher levels of the program, we will start offering that. But right now, we are offering only at this level in this qualification.
Okay, thank you.
Any other clarifications? Right. Okay. I think we have taken quite a bit of time, but this is what we have planned. Actually, I plan to finish this by about 8:05, 8:10 maximum. So we are more or less there. Is there any other question? I can offer 1 more minute, give you 1 more minute to get anything clarified further. If not, I will hand it over to your facilitator. Any quick question? One last question we can take if you have any clarifications. Okay, so then once again, thank you very much for your interest on this program. I will hand the session over to Mr. Usama Jeffrey, and he's going to be your facilitator. I already introduced him to you. So let me now hand over to Mr. Usama, and he will take you through from this point onwards. Thank you.